Douglas Waltz, Old Man Comic Book Reviews, coming at you with a giant stack of comic books. Booze. Let's get right into it, shall we? All right. First up, issue 14 of She-Hulk with that scoundrel fella. Rainbow Rowell is the writer. Andreas Genolet is the artist. And she's trying to find this scoundrel fella. She asks the Fantastic Four for help. He just shows up. He's got a thing for her. He really likes Jennifer. I double checked. There's no fighting. This whole comic book is just them being on like a little date on a spaceship thingy that he has, and but then she doesn't put up with his crap. So good for She-Hulk. Good job, She-Hulk. All right. Amazing Spider-Man 28. Here we are. Zeb Wells is still our writer. Ed McGuinness is our penciler. Mark Farmer is our inker. I gotta say, I'm happy with the new art team. When last we left the old arms belonging to Doc Ock, they had been visiting J. Jonah Jameson because they've been in love with him since Amazing Spider-Man number 900. They also check on Peter, so they're trying to fix the arms. Otto's got some new weird, creepy, gloopy arms. The arms that they're trying to fix don't like Norman Osborn. They see him as an actual threat. So it's good. This has got everything. It's got Gold Goblin. It's got Spider-Man. It's got Doc Ock in it. Old school, chubby-ass Doc Ock. It's a great time. I like this comic book. All right, we're wrapping up the Captain America thing. We get this Captain America Symbol of Truth number 14, then we get Captain America 750, and there's a brand new Captain America book coming after that. So this is number 14. This is the Sam Wilson book. So the writer is Tochi Onyebuchi, the artist is Zé Carlos, and it's Sam Wilson's birthday. They're having a birthday party. And there's a Falcon guy who's like a mutant that lives out in the desert. And they have to go see him. Apparently Red Wing hangs out with him, and somebody has offered to cure him, but he likes being a monster that flies around and catches rabbits when he's hungry and whatnot. So I know nothing about that Falcon. So this was fine. We have one more, and then it's all wrapped up. I got it for the completist in me. So there you go. Oh, that's not mine. All right. Ghost Rider number 15. We have Benjamin Percy as our writer. Corey Smith is our something. I turned the page too fast. Our penciler, and Oren Jr. is the inker for this. Danny and his new lady friend Talia are not Danny. Johnny and his lady friend Talia are looking for Danny Ketch, who they have managed to separate the Ghost Rider from and put into a robot that's going to hell to save this lady's brother. Keeping up? Good. Johnny has to go and save Danny by going to hell again. The only problem is, for a while there, Johnny was in charge of hell. They don't want him coming back ever. He was not very nice to anyone. So, yep, he's just there to save Danny. This is a great book. I'm so glad Ghost Rider's not getting canceled anytime soon. Watch, I've just cursed us now. We'll be getting canceled tomorrow. Number 6 of Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Amanda Dybert is our script. Carlo Laura is our art and color. And Darkwing has finally let the little one be a superhero. Gosling is Quiverwing Quack. And he got her a cell phone. But no social media. And now the Justice League of Ducks or something? What's it called? The Justice Ducks, which are Launchpad, Morgana, Stegmutt, Neptunia, and Gizmo Duck. I don't know who Stegmutt is. He looks like a dinosaur dog, I guess. And they're there to help him versus all of the bad guys. Yeah, this is a great comic book. I can almost hear the voices when I'm reading it. Ooh, let's save the chunky one for last. New issue of Jungle Comics. I swear these keep coming out faster. We have Adrift, Chapter 2, conceived by Mark Fenton and Jacob Egeron. Written by Mark Fenton, art by Jacob Egeron. Okay, that's a little redundant. When we last left our girl, she was captured by people on this, it looks like a deserted tropical island, but there's a thing underneath. It's one of those you pay to kill and torture people things. And I'm like, alright, it's kind of off track for a jungle comic, but whatever. And then Zan of the Jungle, Part 11. Story and art by Giuseppe Pederali and Roberto Benzi. This is the longest thing I've ever done with Zan before. It's so many pages long compared to the other one. And Zan needs help fighting the Queen of the Forbidden Plateau, of course. The monkeys go after the gorillas, and then the gorillas go ask the elephants. So there's elephants and gorillas with big sticks, and they're fighting the evil natives, and it's just a fun time. I mean, yeah, our boy Zan does look a lot like Khazar. I will not call him Khazar. That just sounds wrong. Khazar! Look it up sometime. So this is a lot of fun. I also need, on the back page, there's an ad for Spectre Man. If you've never watched Spectre Man, you can go to YouTube and just put this in. Spectre Man full episodes. There are 63 of them. They are in English. They're fascinating to watch. Alright. And then finally, our big chunky boy. For $6.99, Godzilla Best of Rodan. So this collects stories from Godzilla Legends number 2, Godzilla History's Greatest Monster number 4, Godzilla Rulers of the Earth 5. Godzilla Rulers of the Earth is probably the best Godzilla comic ever made. Godzilla Oblivion number 3. I'll rattle off everybody. So we got Godzilla History's Greatest Monster number 4, written by Dwayne. Oh, I should have said no. Schwarzenegger. Art by Simon Gain. Godzilla Legends number 2, written by Jonathan Van Kent. Art by Simon Gain. Hey, I thought that looked same. Godzilla Oblivion number 3, written by Joshua Fialkov. Art by Brian Chirilla. And Godzilla Rulers of the Earth, story by Chris Mulray and Matt Frank, written by Chris Mulray, art by Jeff Zorno. Yeah, it's Rodan. Sometimes there's other monsters. Titanosaurus shows up in one. There's some really great pin-up art. You get a little hint of Godzilla, but not a lot of Godzilla. There's a spot where they try to steal Rodan's egg, and all Rodan wants is their baby back. So they have to save their little baby Rodan, which was awfully sweet. And Mechagodzilla shows up when they accidentally go to the future and then let King Ghidorah into the past. Varan shows up. It's just an all-out monster fest. I even see saw some War of the Gargantua monsters in here, and that's a deep cut for something like that. So it's a good book. If you haven't read the other series, it's a good way to just get the little clips of stuff. The end is full of pin-ups, a lot of them just from the series as they came out. And if you like Rodan, not my favorite, but why not? I get them all. It's just because it says Godzilla at the top. So there you are. Sophie and Fiona. We saw you a little while ago. We haven't seen you recently. You're coming over next weekend for sleepover. So that'll be fun. So yeah, we will get you over for that. In the meantime, as I tell everyone, be sure to go out and read some comic books. If you go to Fanfare Comics, today is July the 2nd. They will be closed July 3rd and the 4th and be open for the day that comics come in, Wednesday the 5th, at their new location, which is the old bike shop directly across the street from their old location. They did not go far, but they got a bigger building. They got their own parking lot. So, as I mentioned before, $5 a year gets you 20% discount on all new books when you buy them. If you don't live anywhere around Kalamazoo or Fanfare, completely understandable. Find your own local comic book shop. Look through their quarter bins or 50-cent bins, whatever they call them. You can read comic books for free online. You can go to the library and read comic books. There's so many places to read comic books, and they don't all have to be about superheroes. One of these is about a cartoon duck. So, they don't all have to be superheroes. To be honest, I think only about a third of my comic book intake is classic superhero, supervillain stuff. So in the meantime, I will see you next week. And it's supposed to be a bigger stack next week, and it'll be from the new place. So go read a comic book.